Hi, my name is Liz Frost and I'm one of the Epsom Ewell Borough Councillors. What strange times we're living in at the moment. I don't think there can be a single one of us who hasn't been impacted by the Covid-19 pandemic in some way. Some of you will have lost friends or relatives. Our deepest sympathy to you. Some of you may have friends or relatives who currently have the virus, or you may have it yourself. This must be a desperately worrying time for you. To those of you who are working or volunteering in health and social care or in other essential services, a huge thank you. I know that many of you are working in slightly different spheres at the moment. Certainly in our local council, quite a lot of our staff have been redeployed into other areas. This is so that we can keep essential services going and introduce new ones which are necessary at this time. I know it's the same in other sectors too. So for those of you who have been adaptable, thank you. In the same way we're all affected by the virus, we can all play our part in helping to slow the spread. The key messages remain the same. Stay at home unless you really need to leave, and wash your hands frequently and thoroughly. The more of us who do this, the fewer people who will contract COVID-19 and the more lives that will be saved. You've probably seen the TV and social media coverage from inside our critical care units in the hospitals. We want to slow the spread of the disease so that fewer people have to make use of these facilities. So please, stay at home wherever possible. I know that a lot of us feel as though we're invincible, but we're not. None of us are immune to this, so please follow the guidance. Many of you, of course, will have to leave home for work, to collect vital supplies, groceries, medicines, or for medical appointments. But when you do, please think before you leave home. Plan. Could you perhaps shop less frequently, more locally, at a less busy time? And when you do have to go out, please do keep your distance from others. We're all in this together, and as we've seen, there is not going to be a quick fix. Keeping fit and active is essential for our physical and mental well-being. But when you do go out for your daily exercise, please stay close to home. Try to go at a less busy time than other people and go to places which are not too crowded. Avoid places where social distancing would be very difficult, such as alleyways. If you're fortunate enough to have a garden or a balcony, when weather permits, do go outside. It's good to be in the fresh air and to listen to the birds and watch the changes in nature. One of the things that most of us are really missing is social contact with friends, families and neighbours. How lucky we are to have computers and phones and to be able to keep in touch using video calls as well as the traditional phone calls. As part of the Borough Council's response to the COVID-19 outbreak, we've been calling our vulnerable residents. Some of the people I've called have told me how people in their road have set up WhatsApp groups and they're all looking out for one another. Many of us are getting to know our neighbours far better than we did before. And it's good to hear about those who are keeping an eye out for others and helping them. Some people are re-engaging with those who they've perhaps only exchanged Christmas cards with for many years. If you know someone who you think might be lonely, why not give them a call? It could really help them. These are the good things which are coming out of the current situation. The Council is working hard to keep you up to date with important news and information. Our website is updated regularly with news items, frequently asked questions and updates on Council services. You can find us online at www.epsom-ewell.gov.uk. Our social media feeds are updated regularly too, and they give you information and advice and the latest guidance. If you don't already do so, why not follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram or LinkedIn? If you are vulnerable or shielding from coronavirus, or you know people who are and you haven't heard from us, Surrey County Council has a helpline. You can give them a call on 0300 200 1008. So please remember, we are all in this together. We all need to heed the government advice and to stay home to save lives. If you really do need to go out, we must all remember to keep our social distances. We shall keep in touch with friends and families. And those Thursday evenings demonstration of support for our key workers, they are such a good way of sharing with our neighbours. So if you can, do join in. Give your neighbours a friendly wave and call a greeting to them. All these things can help us to stay safe, help to slow the spread of the disease. So thank you for listening. Goodbye.